was surprised to see the word food in a deck title, because when it was a thing, it was only good for 5 minutes, and then people held on to it for a month, and then it kind of disappeared, was my understanding.
Yeah, I mean, it's technically my deck, but I'm a little surprised to see like Grixis control.
This is true.
All right, my countdown's hidden. It's over here.
So
all right, we got a clock.
Against the artifact, food deck, obviously, K command is good.
K command's good, yeah.
But is prismatic ending better? Prismatic ending in solitude versus.
I mean, probably. Generally, white is like the best color for removing shit right now, but
sure.
Okay, this is my deck, just so everybody knows. So like, you don't give like Patrick shit when he loses. Like, it's my fault.
Second time you looked at the deck.
Yeah, 100% my fault. It's not very user friendly either. He's got some cool sideboard though. He's got like 3 Douthies or some shit like that. Or at least 2.
He's got a charm in hand to steal a cookbook if that's what he wants to do.
Yeah, I don't love that play.
I mean, I don't love it either, but I have a feeling that he's not going to do anything until turn 3.
Yeah, that's probably true.
So,
which is kind of silly because the deck has got a lot of 1-drops and 2-drops and stuff. So
I might have seen. Do you have Thought Scour in the deck?
I don't have Thought Scour. No, it's not that OG.
Maybe it was Consider that.
Maybe it should be. Maybe it should be. Yeah, it's probably Consider. Got a million answers to this guy.
Mm-hmm. And for the people who are saying that the other tutor should come back, well, Green Sun Zenith, this would have happened to turn earlier with Green Sun Zenith.
Were people saying that?
Yeah, no, it's been a talk. Whenever I occasionally watch, like, oh, let's discuss ban cards, and people just seem to not realize that Green Sun Zenith just does everything. It does everything a turn earlier, and it's not in a good way.
Well, I hate this get here. Like,
yeah,
like not getting a non-blue land right off the bat. Ugh. Archmage's Charm's looking pretty bad in your hand now.
Yeah, yeah, and that's
inexperience.
Yeah, that's inexperience.
100%.
You're holding a triple blue card.
All right, but luckily those removal spells are gonna always be good.
Mm-hmm. Although I see the, I guess, combo of the deck of, I think, Oval Chase Daredevil. He's got 1 in hand.
Yeah, that just gives you infinite food is all.
Well, that's the combo of the deck.
That's no big deal. That only works if you have this cookbook in play, which if you get your K commands going. All right. That's actually pretty good against the deck, but he's probably going to crack this at some point for no reason.
Yes.
I always count on that.
And honestly, that's what happens with the spell bombs, with anything that destroys the graveyard and loots for you.
Yeah.
People are loots cantrips. They're just like, ow, I need to go. Cool.
They cycle it the turn before they get blown out by some graveyard shenanigans.
Yep. Every time.
Yep, that's how it goes. Playing that tapped. God.
Well, he can't play Archmage's Charm because he fetched it on blue.
Yeah, that his sequencing has been suspect.
It has, and that's
I get that he's not he's new to the deck or whatever, but like the card's in his hand.
Yeah, the card's in his hand. It's an obvious mistake, but I do give him the credit that I'm sure at this stage he's aware that he fucked up.
Oh, I would think so.
He probably got that land bolted,
so.
untapped,
I really hope so. So yeah, he did pop the graveyard gate thing, which honestly, I mean, he doesn't know this, but this deck plays Tasigur, so just popping it as soon as possible is probably not a terrible idea.
It's not, but I think he's also playing a deck that like Tasigur's not that good against. I don't know.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, I mean, it's probably as good now as it's going to be a couple turns from now. So when I get your card.
Oh man, playing this deck has brought me back, man. Tasigur has the card advantage part of Tasigur is pretty nice.
It is, but didn't it get supplanted by Gurmag Angler just because one power was better than?
Patrick gets engineered explosives once we go to sideboard. That'll feel nice.
It will.
It'd be pretty nice on this board.
Do you have any graveyard hate? What does that look like?
Douthie.
Okay. I always liked my sideboard interactions to be non-interactable, and that's just not a thing anymore.
Yeah.
So,
it's not interactable. Like,
it's not possible.
Like split second? Like that kind of dynamic?
Well, no, it used to be that you could play a Rest in Peace and be relatively content that it's not going to be... Now it's just like, no, it's in their main deck. Like, they're going to destroy it.
Yeah.
They don't have to sideboard.
But the thing I like about Rest in Peace, though, is it does do something before they destroy it, you know?
Sure.
Like, exiles all the graveyard progress that they have to that point, which, man, like... Playing like ley lines and stuff, you know, people play like Leyline of the Void, and you know what happens, like it's not in their opening hand and they draw it immediately, and it's just like, oh, this doesn't even exile the shit that's already there.
Yeah.
It's nice in Live Again because you can just pitch it to Grief and don't give a shit.
Well, there you go. Yeah, I mean, it's there as a Grief target.
I was asking Tom before the tournament. I'm like, I'm thinking about going down to one Leyline of the Void, and he's just like, are you trying to lose? Like, I can pitch it.
That one copy is not how those ley lines are sideboarded, sir.
I was going to do it. I thought it actually made a lot of sense. I played the deck a lot, and it seemed like a good idea.
I wonder, too, if Patrick's inexperience, not only with this deck, but with this matchup, is going to be telling here. Because it's not the easiest deck to know what you're supposed to care about.
That's very true. I guess I have to give him some leeway on that. I don't want to.
Are you just Snapcaster Maging Kolaghan's Command, destroying all these cookbooks if possible?
I'd be going after him for sure. I wasn't a fan of stealing them, but like maybe you have to start thinking about that now.
Honestly, yeah. I think another...
What's the cost to sacrifice him to get a thing back? Do you know that?
I do not. I have a feeling it's 3, but I could be wrong.
Okay.
Oh,
he's just drawing 2 cards. Okay.
I mean, I get it, but...
Yeah, at some point, this is going to be an issue.
Yes. But that's what's hard about this deck, is it's hard to identify when it's an issue. Because for a long time, it's not.
I think that when you fetch for Blood Crypt turn 1, you've basically decided that you couldn't draw 2 cards with this Archmage Charm.
you've decided.
But Patrick disagrees. Wait, was that main phase draw 2?
No, that was, I assume that was his end step.
This is a fetch? Okay.
Yeah, on the end step after he drew 2, which was, the choice that he made. I think, as we're talking about inexperience, and I just want to shit on Patrick as much as possible.
Yeah.
I think that, especially new to Control, the instinct to like save your Snapcaster Mage for the best thing.
Oh yeah, I noticed that the last time he played this deck, he played Tasigur and didn't delve the whole graveyard, and like he purposely kept like a
it was a counterspell.
A counterspell, yeah, and it also didn't allow him to keep something else up, and it was just like, there will be more shit.
Snapcaster Mage is just a card to get another card back from your graveyard. Doesn't matter what that card is, because you're getting your 2 for 1. Just get things.
Did he draw the thing? He didn't have any way to do the thing. Oh yeah, he does. So he's gonna get to kill Tasker like immediately here.
What, neg 3 or it's something ridiculous.
It's like minus for the number of food you have, or twice the number of food, or something. Yeah, it's very dead. You have to like sack food or something like that. Right now.
It is Asma, blah blah blah, stupid name. As long as you've discarded a spell this turn, you pay 1 to cast it. On a battlefield, you may search your card. Sacrifice 2 food. Target creature deals 6 damage to itself.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, play this. Tasker's dead.
Yeah. Counter it. Yeah, counter it.
You know.
All right, he made a good play. I like this. Bet you're wishing you had that graveyard hit right now.
Yeah. The counterspell portion cares about the opponent's graveyard, not yours.
They both do.
Yeah. Oh, they both do. Okay.
Oh, are you done?
I'm done.
John Brown.
John Brown.
I got a free pass.
I like delving and getting task route that turn. I don't know if I could have done it. I might have wanted to leave my cryptic or my Kolaghan's command in my graveyard.
John, you might have to fuck with this. I don't think this is hooked up for this.
No, I don't think
It is on.
It's fine.
It's fine.
There, you can share with me.
I think everything's muted now.
What did you do? No, I think it's just.
Yeah, I just scrolled down.
Oh, okay.
I'm really unprofessional that way.
Would you have delved away the Kolaghan's command?
Like, I wouldn't want to, but
Versus waiting a turn and doing it now?
I probably I would
Is he the
prefer not to
mouse
wait a
texture?
turn.
I can just turn this thing on.
Like, did he just? No, he did it. That
No,
was like last
he
turn.
delved everything and then had enough mana for a counterspell left over.
Yeah,
which is good.
Yeah, I think he needed to hold up the counter spell.
Sure.
He gets to do the thing though, man. This is like the greatest thing ever.
Especially when there's not a lot of crap for your opponent to give you.
Yeah. Don't be 2 lands. Don't. Oh, okay. He can always get that thing.
Waiting while his opponent reads the card. Oh.
He's like, oh, there's a fucking cryptic. What? Cryptic actually looks good now.
It does. Hey, you could bounce one of the foods.
So he's gonna get a drown in the lock, obviously.
Yeah. I don't think those get exiled. Yeah. I tell Patrick every time we play anything, stop putting your exile in your graveyard, and he just keeps doing it.
You didn't have to try. Just fucking plugged it in and it was
Yeah,
good.
I noticed that also. It's pretty sloppy looking.
Yeah, it's
Just like one big pile.
Yeah. Fucking amateur hour over here.
Aaron's got some questions he needs to ask you.
Farron? Hey, what's up, Farron?
All right.
Does Farron need to ask about his height?
Oh my god, man. What are you doing?
You could get him one of those new drinks from the grocery store. What are those? Oh, yeah, Celsius waters.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're 10 degrees of funny in here.
Yeah. Somebody is. Shit. All right. Well, luckily he doesn't have the oven. Because that would not be good for Patrick.
Gets.
I don't think it's a land.
He did. I swear.
Pretty sure it's non-land, sir.
I'm pretty sure he took a land that first time. For the record, Tasker would be
So much worse.
strictly worse than Gurmangler if you could get lands off of it. Oh. Okay.
I like Snapcaster.
I'll take an
It's
option
Holmes.
for any of the spells you didn't choose. Sure.
Uh-huh.
Is John Parker new?
No.
Okay. Maybe you know something I don't. Creeping Tar Pit. What are we doing, Dustin? This is your deck?
Yeah. Dude. Like, if only he had an empty board, he could just almost kill him here. If he didn't have all these blockers in the way, these cats are annoying.
And all those food tokens.
Yeah. But I mean, like, how many can you reasonably crack? I mean, they're 3 mana. They're kind of expensive.
Is it 3 or 2?
It's 2 mana.
Oh, 2
Yeah,
mana.
it's 2, so he's getting blown out.
Yeah. If he just wants to, like, use his turn to gain 6 life every turn, then
I mean, that is a thing you can do.
turn him sideways. There we go.
I love the point when you're actually attacking with oval trays.
Would I have wanted to tap the
I'm wondering if he just does nothing here.
Well, that's not happening.
Can he just win? Like, can he just take this hit and win?
Well, he's at the opponent's at 17.
Yeah, but he's got
How does he have
the 7/7 and the creeping tar pit.
He's got 10. He's got 16 power on the board.
Okay.
Close.
Yeah.
But to that end, I kind of
Oh, counter that shit.
I mean, he can't. He
Oh.
decided to do other things.
He's thinking about countering this.
Yeah,
Oh, just kill it. Does he have enough mana to do all? I don't think he has enough mana to do all the things, but it's cute. It's a cute idea.
I mean, I think he still has a... Does he still have a Adrenaline Lock in the hand? No, probably not now. If he did, animating and attacking would be pretty free.
The food do definitely make that a bit of an uphill battle.
Yes.
A little bit.
Well, he's tapped out now, so you can... Ooh,
He's
cryptic.
counterspell.
Okay.
Oh, nope. And this is, again, the inexperience of not knowing when to lower your chances to defend yourself in order to gain percentage points to win.
Yeah.
And I think hitting for 7 there.
The cryptic is huge here, though.
It is. But, like, I don't know. Like, what is it doing better than a counterspell?
Tapping the team.
Well, he didn't do that last turn. I don't think he's going to do it this turn.
He could, though.
I
He
assume
should.
John's deck has oven, right?
It does.
We assume so as well.
We haven't seen it yet.
The cats are kind of a giveaway on that, but we haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I assume, but
Yeah.
without, I mean, that would be annoying for combat
Maybe
if he
they
did
could-
have the oven, and so
It's kinda
Patrick
weird.
should
There's
probably
just, like,
try to
I'm
speed
just
this
gonna-
up.
What did oh, was just to get the thing
Yeah,
back.
discard that to get the thing back.
Is he going to play it again? Right. Oh, this is just combat?
Combat, attack the team, draw a card.
Okay, I like that.
Ye old cryptic command.
Might have bounced snap. Maybe. Nah. Maybe.
Does he have any burn to work with? I mean, I suppose at that point it would have made sense.
Gulligan's commands.
Yeah. Oh, there it is.
Oh,
There's burn.
Bolt.
So his end step. Now he does have to remember that his
Yeah,
opponent's
so
at
his
14.
opponent at a virtual
Yeah.
14. So
Which, I mean, he can hit. Just now he's 1 point short of 14 too.
yeah. I feel like there was a win in here in these turns. Oh, really? Just that blood crypt on turn 1. Like,
Yeah.
we rolled that back. Ugh. It was a time walk against himself.
I mean, I think if we bounced snap, that would have been a win next turn because you could have done the same thing again.
Bounce snap looks better knowing that you had the bolt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think he drew the bolt. Maybe he drew it. But I think Snapcaster in hand is better than random card off the top.
Generally, yeah.
I mean, he could animate Creeping Tar Pit, get a little bit in.
Move this
How
down.
much does the hull animate for? 6?
6.
Ew.
And it looks like he's thinking about it. It still leaves him 1 point short.
It does. I mean, I think you attack with just the hull. Get in for 7.
Oh,
I don't like attacking with everything. Especially, I mean, if he has a bolt.
Okay. So, I mean, he can survive the crackback.
Oh, there's the bolt. Okay.
Okay.
We're good. I would not like that full attack if you don't have bolt in hand.
This deck is so good, you can play it completely not optimally and still just smash face. That's where I'm at.
We agree with none of your lines, sir.
The food deck? What are you talking about?
No,
the Grixis? Ah, there we
Yeah,
go.
he's playing my deck. Because
food deck.
Chris apparently didn't have his built.
Nah.
Which is crazy because you have one. Would you take it apart for a commander deck or what?
No, I had to give Tommy back his memory to lose using my hand arrived yet.
Okay.
Excuses.
What else you got? The Fulminator Mage, man. Playing against the Saga deck. I
the
like it.
Douthies. Fuck yeah.
Hey, go backwards, sir. That he needs to come in.
The Alpine Moon is good against Saga as well. Saga is one of their main win conditions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. And it helps them find all the pieces to...
Yeah, there it
you're
is.
gonna
It
win
kills
that.
all the 1-drops, which would have been so good in that game.
I know you weren't sure what it did, but I mean, it also kills all the food, which
can be relevant. You don't want to do that, but I mean, if it matters, it matters.
Atrocious.
Dress down is
I like the land hate just for
Maybe?
the sagas.
Yeah.
I don't think dress down's very good in this
Does
match.
dress
I don't think
down
it's
kill the constructs?
good.
It does kill the constructs.
Yeah.
Sure, it's fine for that. It's fine for that.
And it can stop an Asmoderpaderp for searching for another cookbook, if that matters. Which having a shit ton of cookbooks is really just obnoxious. So
Is that the kicker guy?
don't
Yeah, that's
even,
kicker guy.
Patrick.
Don't make the deck that wants to discard.
Yeah,
Don't bring
that
those
would be
cards.
downright.
He
I
did
mean,
bring
what he
the
brought
Alpine,
in
right?
is
I
probably
believe he did,
fine. I
yes.
don't think
Okay.
he needs to worry about
could be
anything
wrong.
else.
I'm actually
Oh, there it
fine
is.
not
Yeah,
bringing
no.
in the fulminators when you're on the draw.
Yeah,
That's fine.
I think what he brought in is super appropriate. You've got your graveyard hate. Those Douthies are going to be
Missed
sweet.
it.
This is.
I think you can cut some number removal here. The Blood Chief Thirst is probably a good thing to cut. It's not instant speed, which
Maybe
I like cutting cryptic commands on
Brazen
the draw.
Borrower.
Brazen Borrower would be fine.
This is my least
Although
favorite.
Brazen Borrower does just like win.
Yeah, you
Like,
can't
you're
just
just
murder
casting-
him. Yeah.
Yeah, he has nothing to say about
Well,
it.
I mean, if he has an Asmo Hoobadoop out.
Yeah, that's true. But the point is, you just don't let that happen.
Sure. Well, I mean, he was
That's what I do.
relatively successful that last game. Sideboarding and control is so hard.
Yeah, especially if you don't know. You really have to be cognizant of whether or not you're on the play or the draw. And like when you're on the draw playing control, you need to like slim your deck. So like I'm just a fan of like especially these matchups, we're just cutting cryptic command in general. Just 0 copies and make your deck slim.
There's no way he does that. It was too good for him that game. He's like,
Yeah, he thinks that way, huh? He's one of those young bucks that like, won me the game. That's how you know like it's a good player.
No, hey, he got one.
Okay.
Got one.
This card totally won me game 1, so I can't cut it game 2. That's how you know it's a new player. Oh no.
That's a shame. What are they taking out?
I mean, these are good cards. Okay.
Yeah.
He's rethinking it. He's like, well, this is basically a 4-drop when I
what would you have done if he had cut K commands?
cut K commands. I mean, like
Gone out there
I'd
and
laugh
taken the
at
deck.
him.
Yeah.
No, you don't get to play this.
No more.
There are a lot of options here. I mean, honestly, he could cut wing conditions. I like cutting some of the removal. There are so many options. I mean, if he's gonna fetch Blood Crypt on turn 1, I'm in favor of cutting Archmage's
Get rid of the
Charm.
Archmage's.
Right.
Do you have forces in the sideboard?
I don't.
Any particular reason?
Probably.
None that I'm currently cognizant of.
When I put the deck together, I did not put it in. I don't really
John,
like.
would you prefer to sit over here?
No, it's okay. I just accidentally unplugged this thing.
I've got
Hopefully
other
it's still
counter
working. I
spells.
think it's still working.
That's true. You have Drown Lock. Are you playing 4 Drown, 4 Counterspell?
I think it's 4 counterspell, 2 drown.
That makes sense. I like that.
Drown gets kind of awkward. I've played like when I play blue black control, I usually play 4 drown just because you're kind of light on other options.
Sure.
But like it gets a little awkward when you've got like in a world of endurances and stuff that you can kind of get blown out, which even it's not that bad. Like, oh, you don't get to counter my spell, and instead I just 2-for-1 myself for no reason. It's like, yeah, sure. What was wrong with that? What? I didn't even get a chance to look. It was just had lots of lands.
It had like 4 lands and castle spells, which I also did not get a great look.
Oh no, he's got to face the oven this time.
Oh boy.
That does get annoying. It's a good one.
And this is where not having prismatic ending just
Yeah.
so scary in the current climate.
For sure.
Yeah, let's keep. You're good.
I suppose you can steal it with Archmage's
All
Charm.
All day.
Yeah, that's what,
What
I
do
said.
you throw back
I
here?
mean, may as well.
He's gonna throw back a land.
That doesn't make any
Think a
sense.
land.
A
The
snap?
Snapcaster
The Snapcaster Mage is probably the right call. 100%.
Good job. The only other thing would be
Yeah, he's got a Douthie in hand, right, to start?
He's got a Douthie.
Ooh, and now he
Yeah,
has
kicker
double
guy.
black, no problem, so
the
that's
guy's name
good.
starts with T, right? What is it?
Torok, he brought in the Torok?
I think so.
Did he?
No.
Maybe,
It's a-
maybe I'm seeing the wrong card.
No,
Maybe that's Douthy Void.
It is a Douthie. They have similar, like, composition as far as they
Yeah,
are.
they do look similar. It better not be. That would be embarrassing.
Yeah, he won't live that down for a while if that
happens.
happens. Come on, Patrick, really?
Turok does get bigger when your opponent's discard, doesn't he?
You know, hey.
It does, yeah.
That's,
He's actually. I have them in the sideboard for control, and I played against control with it, and it's actually really good because they have a hard time killing it.
No, it's great against control,
Yeah, it's
but against the
per
deck
white
that wants to discard its own stuff, the best you're getting is a dude that gets bigger every turn.
Yeah.
But they have cats to block your giant dude, so...
I actually had one fellow kill himself because he tried to cycle a Shark Typhoon to block, and I killed the Shark Typhoon, and him discarding the Shark Typhoon made it bigger, and just walked him right into lethal.
Yeah, you got to think about those things.
Yeah.
It's real shit.
Cycling is discarding.
Now, the really important question, Archmage Charmart. Do you like the new promo? More than the old
I just
order
won it,
files?
and so I played it. No, I don't really
Yeah,
like
there
it.
we go.
It's just like I have one, I play the card, I'll throw it in there.
Now, if he can protect that queen, that's
I
pretty
traded away
goddamn
the
game-winning.
bomb this weekend. I don't own that anymore.
Oh.
If you can protect this Voidwalker, that pretty much will do it. Really, against this deck, that's a fucking big deal. It's not doing any of the things it's going to do.
Now,
Made that oven look pretty shitty.
It did, but this saga is still really good.
No, it is, but he can handle...
I mean,
He can handle one end of what's happening for sure, and that card by itself handles one, so...
Yeah, good boy. There you go.
I mean, he might just be able to do lethal with...
I think you play Island there, not Fetch Land. Because your hope is to cast an Archmage's Charm. You will now have to shock yourself to do that.
Yeah,
Also-
I would play Island there.
It's possible you just steal the oven, level up your dude, your saga. There you go.
I mean, the oven has no value right now.
Okay, he's one
Well, it has... Yeah, since he's got the Doughty Voidwalker down, I wouldn't worry about the oven. Like, him making extra foods isn't a huge deal. I think the theft part of Charm would be better against one as Derp, or maybe a cookbook.
I'm stealing anything. It's probably the goose.
That is until the Doughty Voidwalker
I'm probably
dies.
just drawing 2 cards, honestly.
Yeah, I hope that he doesn't. I suspect what's about to happen is
Tap and just do
no,
nothing.
no.
Nothing's an option.
Nothing is, but he has a lot of 3-mana spells in his
Yeah,
hand.
he needs to be
Yeah.
doing something.
I would have cast something.
I
I
also
would
I think
have
he has
cast something.
2 Archmage's Charm, a Cryptic Command.
You can't go a turn cycle without playing anything.
No.
That's generally no good.
Blood Chief the Goose and
he's-
hold up
he's-
Cake Command or
He's
Archmage's
holding up
Charm.
for 2 for 1, so like I get it.
I mean, he can also just kind of protect the queen with this Douthie right now.
Yeah, that's where my mind went immediately once this game
Although
started.
these things are going to be huge. He's going to have to K command this.
Yeah.
I mean, you can take a hit from it if you want it.
There's really no need. Well, yeah, take a hit, hold up counter magic for something crazy. Although he's almost certainly wanting to use all of his mana right now to create another.
Honestly, when he was tapped out there, I might have K commanded and killed the goose.
Yeah. That wouldn't have been terrible.
Yeah.
What?
Whoa, what?
So he's making him rewind? Oh, okay, just retapping.
Yeah, that's fine.
Undo.
Yeah. Control Z?
Yeah. It's acceptable. You can undo your mana. It's fine. It happens on Moto. You can do it here.
Yeah. Oh, John, don't set that as a precedent. Please. That's not healthy. Can I also Oblivion Ring my own Oblivion Ring and cause the game to crash?
You can't do that. I mean,
Smack the camera? Start yelling?
that'll just end up in fucking harsh words from us. No. We're not going to do this.
But yes, Patrick is able to play this Urza saga if he so chooses.
Man,
So,
fucking talk about graveyard hate on John's side.
There's nothing?
It's the new non-health spellbomb type card.
I think that he's getting this because nothing else does anything.
Right.
Like,
Draws a card.
like the Douthie has fucked things up for him so hard.
Yeah,
that, like,
for sure.
At this stage, you don't take a hit because there's no reason to.
No, it's huge.
So
Thing kills
does John have cards in hand?
I think he has a couple, yeah. Oh, he
So do you K command kill the dude, kill the bird, or you make him discard?
I'm not making him discard.
Yeah, I'd kill the bird.
Okay, now I'm
Actually, you kill
the
the cat. Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Although he has an
no.
oven for it, so
Yeah, I
it
would
doesn't
actually
really
no.
matter. It
With
really
the
doesn't
with the
matter.
oven discard, I like the discard better because he's gonna sack anything you target. Although he's gonna sack the fucking big dude you target anyway. So
I think that was the wrong dude, but whatever.
Is that not the unsummoning
I
sick?
think that's the one that just came in.
Oh, well, that's
We'll assume it.
that's just that's weird.
Was this instant that he choose not to attack?
I th-
That could be a thing. I mean, I don't know why.
At
That'd
this
be
stage,
silly.
That has to be the case. There's
Yeah.
no way. Appreciate that every land he's fetched so far has blue in it this time.
Yeah, he learned his lesson, I
Yeah.
think.
He learned. Good
So
job.
This really is a fun deck to play. I mean, even though I know it's like underpowered and stuff, it's just old school as hell.
Yeah, but it lets you be good and make up for it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. That's the kind of Magic we like to play.
Nothing feels better than playing a deck like this and then having people frustrated at the end, like saying, well, when you play cryptic commands.
Right.
Okay, buddy, yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's what's overpowered in this format right now.
Making some foods. Yeah, Patrick seems
Wasn't John at 12? Did I miss something? Did he go from 12 to 10?
Maybe
Or
Shox
maybe it was
last
at
turn.
13 and I missed it?
For some reason I was thinking he was at 12.
stuck on 2, or not stuck on 2. He's got 3 land. Not gonna get past fucking 3 land. Thinks these are the sagas.
Well, I think he's holding an Asmo as well and doesn't have a way to
To pitch it.
discard it.
Yeah.
And
That's the frustrating thing about that archetype is balancing that shit out. It's annoying. Because it happens a lot.
cool.
Yeah, that does nothing.
So if he has the asthma, why wouldn't he get the cookbook?
No, you have to discard a card before you can even play the Asmo.
Right. But
Yeah.
what I'm saying is cookbook gives you a discard outlet. Why would he not go get that with one of these?
Oh, with the sagas.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Maybe what he's doing.
Did he take them out?
Like,
I'm a little confused
yeah,
here.
Yeah, no, I mean, I wasn't, with that, I
I'm pretty
absolutely,
sure he has
He
one.
keeps getting the oven.
Maybe
The
I'm
oven
wrong.
doesn't do anything.
Can we see
No.
the sand again? Like, it could be that I'm wrong and he doesn't have one.
On John's side?
Yeah, it looked like he had one. Maybe is that not one in the back? Oh no,
that's Goose.
He's got a lot of geese.
Maybe
Got a
I'm
Troll
entirely
King,
incorrect.
Thoughtseize.
I have a history of being wrong on what people are holding in their hand. Patrick's gaining in confidence now, playing quicker.
Oh, yeah. He realizes that Douthie on turn 2 just won the game.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, here's another one.
Okay.
Woohoo!
But you have got
He should
He
probably...
he's holding up Archmage's Charm and...
and consider. I would have just held up 2 Archmage's Charms.
Well, he can't because he's got Blood Crypt in play again.
Oh, God damn it. Honestly, I took Sacred Foundry out of my deck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I mean, that's the thing to do, yeah. Like, you focus your primary color, man.
yeah. I'm just saying.
I actually like this play. I like the backup Douthie. That makes it puts a lot of pressure on, and now all of a sudden you're a burn spell, a burn spell draw
Yeah.
against just winning this next turn.
I guess my worry is if he goes, because like Patrick doesn't know what he has. Now, let's say he had 2 Asmos. If he lands one of them, he will kill both those Douthie Voidwalkers. And
I would have tried to steal the cat.
I mean, he just drew.
Well, the thing is, too, he has to land a discard outlet first, so he'd have to have,
Oh yeah, it's over.
he just says, fuck that.
All right.
I'm
What
out.
that card is.
So Patrick Priest gets there thanks to the dominance of just a superior archetype in the meta.
Jesus
I don't know how John ever stood a chance, and he didn't.
Did you see him cast 2 cryptic commands in that one game?
Yeah, it was just unbeatable. Look, honestly, here's the thing. Like, you joke, and I do take him out a lot, but like, when you get to the point in the game where you can cast cryptic command, it's still cryptic command.
No, it is,
Like,
absolutely.
feels as good as
Yeah.
it's better than it's ever been when you can get to the point that it's good, just because
Yeah.
nobody's prepared to deal with that.
Yeah, the format is super, super fast, but it is still like, you get there and it's going to do what it does.
Yeah, it's not a bad card. It's
No.
just kind of hard to get to a point where it's a good card.
I just feel most of the games that I lose, I feel like I lost in the first 4 turns. Even if we go 20 turns, I'm like, I lost this in the first 4 or 5 turns of the game.
Yeah, it's...
Cryptic command. It used to be that was not the case, and it just is now. I
Yeah.
don't think it's fast enough.
Definitely agree. He grew in confidence there in game 2, and I think he played the second game way better than he played the first.
Definitely.
So, all right. Well, round 1 down.
Yeah. Yeah.